Hello, greetings. I've just contemplated a little bit, but it's never enough. I'm really confused about Islam. Sometimes I feel, I don't know, I can't see at times even how I feel. Not should be feeling, but even when I'm feeling confused and all this. So maybe I haven't made myself clear. Still holding on to this cult, or can I say a religion, which excuse me. So I'm just having my breakfast tea here. Oh, so I was on a wild goose chase in my mind. Yeah, so just for my record and all, and a little bit, perhaps to be diplomatic here, because the people, they will get you, and I can't afford, because I get angry, so I know what my limit is. And to socialize with people, I had to cut off because of my behavior. I was out of control. A little bit on the internet, then I would get out of control and angry and say things. There was like I was controlled. So I remembered that when in 1997, when I came for vacations, and something had gone wrong. The principal my father had met, and she said she's busy, so she could not see me. And all this, when I called her up, and then things were going wrong in my life. 1997, it was like something, like a feeling that someone is telling me that we will give your principal, Mrs. Munira Gulzar, ex-principal, but I still call her, like, for the sake of just shortcut, principal of St. Joseph's College, cancer. So, okay, a lot has happened after that, and I'm so confused still. Like they said, they've sent a helper, they're healing me, and like my mind also, body, everything, holistic healing. It didn't happen. And who is my enemy? And now I don't ask questions anymore to the, I try not to, but like I don't ask like with the fingers, but they stop me anyways. And all this, which I cannot control. But the thing is, when they told me that they would give the principal cancer, it's like, I don't know how I went back to London. I was in the summer home from vacations, So I was spending my vacations at home. Then I went back to London, and after some time, when I graduated and all this, when my degree came, I found out my results and all this. Then we went to the principal's place. My aunt took me. And then later on, I started to go to the principal's place from January 6, 1999. She told me that she had got herself checked because she felt there was this pain in her back and it was cancer. But it's clear it's not cancer. Then the internet thing started. And from that day on, I'm trying to find out who is after us. So, I get out of control, like if a little bit happens, so I avoid controversial issues, or like I should avoid this YouTube where to go on live streams where a little bit I feel I can't trust these people. You see, in life, you can't even trust your own father, yourself, your own shadow. So my father had betrayed us, I felt, when he got married. And I found out, the marriage I found out, and I even saw that lady. So the thing is that to say that trust us and everything on the internet, and to expect that people are going to trust you, no, you can't. So there will be these false accusations on you and me. Just not to take it personally. Like Pooja ji would just laugh it off and not take it very seriously. She didn't even say anything. Like she was like, it's really funny, this thing. She said a little bit about it. But people are in this distrust mode. The society is such, the people, each one for themselves. And then there's so much betrayal and treachery. So can you blame these people who can't trust you? No. So I'm really sorry. I would like. So I'm giving an example. Like Pooja ji did not take it to heart or anything, and she shouldn't, because we just have to do our best. Even Mother Teresa was, doubted. So those who work for the good, they were doubted. Dr. Faw in Karachi, Pakistan, where she started her work, she was doubted and stones were thrown at her, where she had been, treating the lepers. She said they gave me a very, very hard time, but she persevered. So this cancer thing. So then I felt that my life and the principal's life, and God knows how many lives were in danger, who really cared for us. And then when this force came, I believed in it, because they said they're disciple of Fatima Zahra, the Prophet's daughter. I mean, it came like that, whether you ask me, how can a follower of Fatima Zahra, but they said they're a disciple of Fatima Zahra, Bibi Hazrat Fatima Zahra. So I felt it, like, invisibly, like telepathically. And they gave a shadow on the wall, like this bright, two beds came like from the sun's rays. I felt they were formed so I wouldn't get, where is this coming from? What is making this? So the sun's rays in my room was making this on the opposite side of the wall where I was sitting. And so they were like communicating that we're healing. And I was like, still the principal had some cancer. Like, Miss Hasina Moen in one show said that she had cancer and she was taking pills, a lot of pills, and sleeping and all this. So it's not like I'm going on a wild, no, it's like I've gone on a wild witch hunt, however you may put it. But that really, these telepathic, first when in 1997, summer vacations, principal, I felt, no, she told me herself that, but at that time, someone was communicating that we are going to give your principal cancer. So how to do the detective work? Because you see, then when they leave me here heavy, I can't even, traumatized, I can't think straight, I can't talk properly, I'm not an expert. I couldn't practice law, although I studied. Don't ask me how difficult it was for me. In London, that lady, clairvoyant lady, told me that, how have you gotten up? So if you may say that, सबको अपना गम बहुत लगता है, I would have been bedridden, and I know what that lady meant because of my symptoms. Like, I don't know how I get up in the morning, wash my face and all this. So, I'm not asking you to trust me, whoever you are out there, but an expert who can reach out. And there's a lot, because there's telepathy. So how to get rid of this? Schizophrenia par diya na sir ko. They've broken my head. It's like damaged a part of my brain where dopamine is coming, or whatever they say schizophrenia is due to in the brain, chemicals. अब destroy करना बहुत, it's very easy to destroy, it's very difficult. It's easy to betray, it's very difficult to, uphold that trust and all this, and what I've seen in my life. So I'm sorry. I also have to understand that these people out there, whether they say that they're helping out ex-Muslim, I don't mean Pooja ji at all, please. Females, leave them alone. And I do, in fact, in this thing, I have not mistrusted Pooja ji's goodness, and that she really wants to help, and she's really, and so I would be very, very strict about this with ladies, about ladies on YouTube. There was spamming on her, repeating, but anyways, she allowed it. I wish she would have a moderate. It's just I'm very concerned. Like, why should they misuse anyone's channel coming live? So what I was saying is the cancer thing. So it is incumbent on us to save the believers. Where's God? Surah Ayat in the Quran, and he's Prophet Muhammad. So, and in Surah Araf, zulm is haram. Oppression. It doesn't say aggression. Oppression. So I've been calling my Imam, please, they're oppressing me here in Karachi also. So I can meet my principals, peaceful, we can reconcile and all this. I had to go on the internet. For temporarily, I was using the internet like, going in the smoking room in London. Maybe generally I can talk there, help someone out, and all this. Like, we have helplines. I can start from there. It seemed that it all backfired so badly on me. And now there are these people like Azad Ground and Gulzar area first, then he apologized. Then there are, these Desi Neo and all this. You can't ask someone who is in this condition to stay tough and disregard. I understand that no one, you see, if you're going to talk about your character online, you can't, because we won't trust you, whether you are a good person or not. But I think we have to show each other and help each other that about certain things about Islam, like I said, evil progeny of Muhammad and Muhammad's evil progeny. These are the things I've been sharing, not to falsely accuse someone and all that. And I'm not, no, I don't know what a human being, I've been chasing after goodness. So you cannot imagine, because you see, people fail to imagine that how much I have been praying and all this to become a good person. And then you start random acts of goodness, and one at a day. My friend, one good friend from Karachi American School, we caught up, we joined. I called her. I was the first. Then we used to talk. So their religious someone, like, guiding them, would say that just do one good deed every day. Try to do this. Or like if you're smoking, just make it one less cigarette a day. And I tried all these things. It didn't work with me. It's all backfired. Okay, so I'm trying to, sorry, I'm not pausing this. Can you believe this? How restless I am? And how desperate. And if I say this, so there'll be, if people, but I'm in Dubai, no one, they cannot directly exploit me here. Sorry, man. Just like, but what they can do is indirectly. And I need to avoid, I can't trust anyone. So that's why I was vehemently saying that you need to show your faces. You know what happened to me? That during meditation, when I came, I couldn't meditate. I wasn't on my own. I felt a great inside violation of privacy. I still feel it. But I'm used to it now. Can you imagine someone knowing your mind, this and that, reading your mind? They can totally oppress. They know your secret. They know what you're, I don't know, like what you're going to, what I think. Before thinking, they stop me. That no, you are wrong. Oh, I was about to say, think this. I mean, just that break in between. I cannot explain. So, Dr. Deepak Chopra, again, I'm telling you, he had to, when he came, thank God he came with Oprah Winfrey for the 21-day meditation. Otherwise, I would have attacked him too, like verbally and all this, that I don't trust you people. But he like kind of helped me, at least then if my heart was thinking that, because when I saw the video, what was that debate between Dr. David Wood, no, sorry, Dr. Richard Dawkins and scientist and Dr. Deepak Chopra, I was like, this is not the way, this is not my thing. Calling each other like dishonest and this and that. And oh my God, and if it's not helping, then I would, of course, mistrust. And that would come back. These Hindus are dishonest. A maid came to me, what she said about India, no one really cares, and I don't want to go on about it. Negligence of these poor people in India. They have to come sometimes to UAE and all this to work. Medical facility, all this negligence was there and no duty of care or anything. So I've heard so this is really, really sad. And now if you are going to put that blame on me that I'm India's enemy, I'm a Emirati. How can I be India's enemy? Yes, I've lived in Pakistan all my life but didn't feel like a Pakistani when I separated from Istisa, or when they separated me. So Pakistan is Punjab's Pakistan. Khoja Sindhi ko to, they've put behind long time ago. They did it so systematically. These Punjabi Kashmiris. Anyhow, so yes, I was told that they were going to give principal cancer, and that poor lady said that yes. I didn't tell her in 1997, so this is 1999. I used to go to her place again, restarted. So she told me that she had this thing that she has cancer here in her lower back on the side. And now this pain I have on this side, playing a little bit ping pong. Okay, this time I started restarted to play more. But it's starting to hurt me, right? And it's terrible pain. Headache also, like the skull. And the doctor could not make out what this is. We had x-rayed everything. And then the nurse told me it could be a muscular pain, such as intense muscular pain. And it keeps coming back if I play a little more than just 1 or 2 games a day. Okay, so the cancer thing and disorganized. And please stop this Azad ground and all this. What are they doing? No, it is very, very necessary. Even those people who are showing their faces like Al Musaw, I said that no, I don't trust this person either. Like, what do I know what you are behind? And if we are mistrusting you, I'm not trolling them. I can trust my own shadow here and tell you that you trust me. I'm a good person. I want to help you, and this and that. That would be a burden. Where are the good people? And no, not where are the good people, but how can I give you that 100% that global family thing, trust? How can I make you? I can't live with anyone right now. We will break up in a fight, brothers, sisters, this, that. So the condition have been put in. How can someone expect us to trust them? But please, this doesn't mean that you go on these ladies' channel and you start to, if you are able, you go and talk to them, and this thing, maybe you have a better way of thinking what it should be, how should, you are more organized, you can be more organized. I'm not in a condition to advise you even, but would love to see whatever you can do to make a better world and help out, please. So if that needs to organize yourselves, then we have to build trust or whatever it needs to be done. It's urgent. You should do it. Instead of, going after religion, I'll be talking about religion. Yes, religion. I still am stuck on this now. I don't know. Surah Araf, Sachwala said there's no punishment for, it's only for the disbelievers. I don't know. But in Surah Araf, it is clearly said that haram, oppression is haram, zulm is haram in Islam. And so you can't, no kind of zulm, unkindness, taunting, whatever. God has not defined it. Defining for us is our Shia imams. What is zulm? So, and you can gather from the Quran what is zulm. I don't know, but you see, I can't read the whole Quran right now. I don't even want it to go in this book anymore. It was so sad, what I saw, and I still have my doubts. I don't trust it 100%. This would, I don't know what this would make me. Please don't define me and put me in boxes. Tomorrow I might say that, like last night, I'm going to reveal Muhammad and his evil progeny. But there are some great verses in the Quran. You can't do zulm like I was thinking. Can you, if you don't trust in this Muhammad? Arey Baba, it's been 1400 years. I'd love to trust in Muhammad and his grandson, Imam Hussain. But we say you can trust Imam Hussain. You see, after many years, Imam Hussain sacrifice took place. But I couldn't trust his grandfather, left alone at that time. So even now, I have no 100%. I'm looking at the Quran verses, trying to make out. So you know what I mean? It is very, very difficult to trust someone. And then what you do, Krishnamurti? See, if someone comes and says, look, be serious, sirs. As friends, we are going along. Now, he doesn't say that fire, and I was quite surprised, like if you do zulm on someone, fire will get you, because where you ignited a fire in a home, like Khalil Gibran, the Prophet and all this. Yeah, people are there to ignite fires in homes, other people's homes. And you do not ask, like, why is your house burning? You take the water. This is what our neighbor did. One neighbor from brought water when my mother's room was on fire, dressing room. So you do not say, oh, why is your house burning and all this, right? It is not in good taste. It is unethical. It is a terrible, bad taste, bad manners, and a very bad heart. Very bad heart. So this is how we were when we were like early in my normal state. You would not say, oh, why are you so... You can say, tell a cruel person, why are you cruel, doing zulm on this person and all this. But you can't tell a person's house burning, oh, your house is burning. What do? You take water and help out, right? Or you call the fire. Now we have this fire extinguishers. And firemen, you would call. But terrible. I don't know how to now say the thing, and my accent has changed for the betterment. Say hello to Arabian princess. Oh, just kidding. Okay, I have to go now. And please, I didn't say I'm the most intelligent person in the world. I'm saying help me with your intelligence, your expertise. Cooperate one with another. Cooperate, please. You could be more intelligent. I'm not intelligent, I'm average. So you could be more intelligent than me. Please cooperate. Out of humanity, cooperate. So, no. And this elderly man saying, "Apni manmani mein kar rahi hu." I don't know where he got this boldness from to say this to me. Yeah, I will never see him again, because a man being rude like that with a woman, males, I could probably, saying and at Pooja Ji's, I would have killed you all. Like if, like killer, kill. Meaning, in the, like, you know what I mean? I'm using a metaphor. I would have chucked you out of that and killed your YouTube channels, reported you, and all this. So either attacking a woman, even verbally, I will take you out of my empire, which is a studio right now, very cheap one. And so thank you so much. I will come back later. I don't know who I'm thanking. Okay.